Hi, everyone. Okay, so for the month, that is actually coming on Friday. It'll be here at 12:28 a.m. So you wake up Friday and it'll be a new month. So you will feel you'll no longer be drowning because there'll be some wood there with the new month. And then that wood finds a way for the water to go. And so it'll be wonderful. Hi, Margaret. Okay, so the day on Friday, it starts at 12:28, as I said. It's also what we call a harvest day. So a harvest day means you can do everything, okay? Everything is not a problem. Go for it and harvest whatever you want to harvest. Finish things, etc. But you can't construct things. So having said that, it is a new moon as well. So maybe end things and then it's time to start something new. Harvest day means no construction. So that's what it means on that day. The flying star for that day, for that new month that is starting, is we call it unexpected. So it's unexpected. It's heavenly blessings. So it's unexpected luck, unexpected prosperity. And all of that comes on that day, okay? All right, so let me just go point by point to get it all right. All right, so we've got the rat. The rat is one of those animals that just dives into everything. Hi, Judy, and hi, Murray, I think is how you say it. Dives into everything without thinking. The rat is also a hoarder and he's a gossiper, he gossiper. And they actually learn from experience. So for a rat, it has to actually happen to them and then they learn, all right? They're not going to learn just from every Tom, Dick and Harry. They do need to learn from experience. They are charming, they are ambitious. They do think very deep, rats do, because it's water. Remember, water is deep, hidden at the same time. It's Maria. Well, I like the way you've spelt it. So, and adventurous. Adventurous meaning they'll just go wherever the food is, or they'll just go wherever. I'm not saying they're all piggies, but yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so for your home in the northwest, you need to place your 6 bells. So the 6 bells in the home are also they have to tingle. So the tingling is what actually disperses the negative energy. If you're just going to hang bells that do not tingle, it's not serving its purpose. They actually have to tingle. When I say have to tingle, it's got to make the noise, okay? And then in the east, you've got to, yes, if you want to place chimes, you can. But remember, when you place chimes inside the house, and you do not tingle them, then the hollow tubes will actually hold entities, okay? The east, you place your 6 coins in the east. Now, they don't have to be the Chinese coins. You can place 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, whichever, but 6 of them is what you've got to place, okay? So the month is Yang wood on top. Now, Yang wood harmonizes with Yin earth. So if you are Yin earth or you have a Yin earth in your chart, then it harmonizes and makes more earth. Now, keep in mind, the year is already earth on earth, okay? So the day that this starts at, I wrote here 1:28 because really we're an hour ahead, so that should be 12:28, but we're an hour ahead. And, yes, Murray, I got it. Stop distracting me, guys. So it's water, 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 metal, wood, water, earth, earth. So you can see there are no ticks in fire. So the warmth is not here this month or from Friday onwards. There is no warmth. There's basically you have to provide your own warmth. So that wood and the earth makes more earth as well. And then we've got the rat. So the rat month, the rat hour, they harmonize, hi Zara, they harmonize with the ox. And the ox also then makes earth. Now, with the yang wood on top, it's the head, and the gallbladder. Now, the gallbladder is what helps you make decisions. And if you are one of those people that can't decide if you're going to have loaded chips or plain chips, that sort of thing, then yeah, just nourish your gallbladder. The head is also migraines, so there will be a lot of migraines this month. Just keep in mind, sleep in your luck energy, and if you really are getting that ill health, etc., you need to take care of it. But the gallbladder, the head, they're lining up, so nourish your gallbladder and the headaches may actually go away. Hi, T. All right. So then with the rat actually is the bladder and the ears. Now, the bladder, excuse me, is full on water, of course, and the ears, remember your ears are the same shape as your kidneys, and your kidneys are your sexual organs. And it just happens that the rat is a romance flower. Yeah, plenty of tissues, guys. That's what it means. Okay, so with that, the rat and the ox in harmony, the yang would be in earth are in harmony. Now, if you have a monkey or a dragon in your chart, that rat, when it comes along on February 4th, the two, the rat and the monkey, the rat and the dragon, or all three of them, they are all the doers. So the doers meaning they get in there. It's totally action, action, action. Okay, they're not going to sit around and watch things pass by. They initiate things at the same time, and the doers are like, jump in, do what they've got to do, ask questions later, that kind of thing. And it's all hands-on, basically, with doers. Okay, I'm trying not to miss anything because I always get off and then think, oh, I forgot this. All right, now, because the rat is a romance flower, it can mean that relationships are coming in as well. And relationships coming in mean that, you know, if you have a horse in your chart, the rat is going to come to the horse. Not always in a good way, but it is going to come. It's up to you what you then do with it. The rat will also come to a rabbit, and that we call that a penalty. So with the horse, it's a clash, a challenge, unless it's favorable. And with the rabbit, we call it a penalty because you don't see the slap in the face coming. And when these two guys get together, we call them ungrateful. So, yeah, it is the way it is. These animals are like that. So the rat annoys the horse and the rabbit. So there's two animals this month that are being challenged at the same time. What else do I have to say? All right. So let's go ahead with for you. Oh, hang on. Hour. So the most challenging days for December are the 13th, the 16th, the 25th, and the 28th. Okay, so they're the most challenging days. And also, hi Cal, also the most challenging hours in December are 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, because it is daylight savings, it's 12 to 2. So 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. to 2 p.m. in daylight savings. And that's actually where it's a horse, those 2 hours, and it's the peak of the day. So it's that peak of the sun, the midday sun, whereas the rat is the peak of the darkness. So it's very hidden, okay, very, very hidden. All right, everyone's walking their dogs just when I'm going to do this step. All right, wood people. So for wood people, you are going to be challenged, okay? And the challenge can be, because the wood has come in, the water, because there's so much water, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 waters, it's going to push you, and that will be your challenge. Whether you change path or what do you do with that. It's very resourceful for you. There's a lot of knowledge if you want it. It's there. And it's about really finding time for the births, deaths, and marriages of the month at the same time. It is very emotional too, water people. And for water people, it's spending time with family, friends, colleagues, siblings, brothers, sisters, that sort of thing. But at the same time, there's expression here. Be very, very careful what you say, water people. Only for one thing is, if you have a horse, you need to be extra careful with what you say. And if you have a rabbit, you need to be extra careful with what you say. Because once you say it, you can't take it back. Okay? And not always good, I know. Metal people, it's the water is your basically your talents and your skills, and look how much of it there are. Okay? I know I'm flat out that way, and it's a travel star, so I'm dirt all over again. Yeah, just like I was in November. For metal, it's you're shining basically. So remember, metal is pulled out of the ground as charcoal, and under pressure it shines. So the pressure is there anyway. But what happens here is all that you have learned. Remember, all the earth that you have learned, it's time to put it out there. And that's what it means. So metal people, say what you want to say. Ask Santa for what you want. Ho, ho, ho. Anyway, earth people. So for earth people, you already know there's enough earth there for you. It's a lot of pressure for you because that water is basically draining you. So look at all this water for the month. That's a lot of water. So who's draining you? Family are draining you. And what does the water mean for you? It means ching, 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 ching. So if money comes in for you, just don't tell anybody, because everyone's going to have a hand down. You know that. You experienced that already this month in November, which is still November till Friday. Then fire people, the water is there to discipline this fire at the same time, but then the wood keeps this fire burning. So fire people are probably getting the most out of this month, because the energy that is missing when the month changes is fire. And being a fire person, then you are totally balanced, happy, content. So for you, it's still your thinking, your ideas at the same time, and can take shape. A lot of work, yes, because you've got to keep the fire that's non-existent in the month burning, which in turn it's your fire as well. And you've got to take care that it's not put out, because that's what water does. It puts out that fire. But the thing that's happening here is, because there is wood, the water feeds the wood, feeds the fire. If the wood wasn't there, it would be totally attacking you at the same time. Okay. Yeah, hooray, Margaret. Oh, goodness, losing my voice. All right. So with the month as well, because it's wood and water, the water is supporting the wood, as in this, then that wood will fuel the fire, but there actually is no fire to fuel. And then it goes to the earth. So in this particular case, that wood is just coming to control the earth, which means after all this rain, I guess, it makes sense elementally as well that the trees put their roots into the ground and hold the earth together, because all that rain would have taken away all the topsoil, the good soil, all that sort of stuff. Okay, it's elemental, but it makes sense also with what's happened. Then the earth nourishes the metal. The metal then, as a bowl, holds this water together, and hence the wood, and so on. So with that, what you are also looking at is, because it's a romance flower, there are relationships coming in, but it doesn't mean they're always the right relationship. That's all I'm going to say on that one. I will go on every day and explain other things as well. So just keep in mind, though, it's a doing month, okay? If you're going to just lazy about because it's Christmas, etc., nah. The rat has no obstacles. Well, there are no obstacles. It's got dynamic energy with the monkey and the dragon, and it's all about action. It's action man time, that sort of thing. revolutionary ideas are going to come out this month as well. So that's what that is, because the water is nourishing this wood. The wood is creativity. So all those wood people out there, it's pushing your buttons. So you need to start whatever you need to start and get it happening. Make things happen. Okay. It's the rat is also, it's going to make you appreciate other people's thinking, meaning how other people think. The rat is going to help you with that as well. Hi, Deb. What else? Have I forgotten anything? It's 19 days to Christmas. This is the first time our tree hasn't been up before the 1st of December. So I've got to find it in the garage and put it up as well. Now, when I'm talking about the northwest and the east, that's just for the month. So you may already have for the year, but this is now for the month. Okay. Hi, Heather. Also with, there was something else. Okay. No, I think I've done it all. I've done it all. Okay, anything I've forgotten? And has anyone got any questions yet? Packing up the house should be easier. Deb, you forgot the boxes, mate. I've got plenty of them. I'm still unpacking one at a time. Okay, so the other is with the calendar this year as well, it has the same as every other year at the same time. It has, you know, where you put your bells and coins for every month. It has what it clashes with, etc. It has what it's about, and then the ticks, etc. Okay, so, and some people have had it personalized, and most have been sent, just about everyone's been sent out. I'm kind of done with all of that. And the workshops. So there's about 40 workshops. Now, I've put the public workshops, I've put them on a page and I've sent them out. Now, some of you did not get this. I'm sorry, but this is what happens apparently. Email providers are very, very strict today. So if you would like to receive the 2 things I send every year, and that's really how much I send out, is 2 things, the workshops and something that I might have on the special. And so what happens is you've got a white list, Ministry of Feng Shui, in your emails. I don't even know what white list means, but I got told this is what's going to happen, and then it won't land in your junk. Okay, so when I sent out the dates, most people don't even open their junk. Most people decided to open their junk and it was in there. And the whole idea of this was to see if this, what I did, worked. It didn't work. So I changed everything, cost money, all of that, but it didn't work. So I'm sorry for that. I really have no idea how to fix it. It's just email providers do that. So I even sent them out. It took me over 2 weeks to send them out because I made them smaller, groups. Anyway, that's the way it is, okay? So if you whitelist Ministry of Feng Shui, otherwise, if you're on Facebook or on Instagram, and if you know someone that didn't get it, please pass it on, okay? So enjoy the month of the rat. It is huge, and it's huge because we've had the whole year as Earth on Earth, and then we had water on water last month, and you saw how much water there was there. So now that Earth has to control this water, and the wood is controlling the Earth, and there's no fire to burn off that wood, so it will just go and control the Earth, which means it slows the Earth from moving, which is great. Okay, and he says it's adding your email to your personal email contacts. There you go. Thank you, Annie. Hi, worked for some of us. Yes, it did, Deb, but not everybody. And some people told me they got it 2 or 3 times. I actually didn't send it more than once. So again, there you go. It's one of those things. It's gone berserk. There's no controlling it. And that's it, really. And it's just telling us what's going to happen next year anyway. So now, because November was a travel star meant there were changes to be done. Now, you would have had to look at your water and see the changes to be done. And no, I don't have one of those pieces of paper. Anyway, look at your own chart. Look at the piece of paper I may have given you in a workshop. Look at your own chart and see what water is for you. And it was too much. It was excessive. But Friday, there'll be some wood to take away some of the water, and it'll be just fantastic. Okay? And that's it. Any more questions, anybody? No? All good. All right. So have a great rest of the week. And I'll see you at a workshop. No? No questions. I thought I'd wait a minute in case anyone wanted to type something. No. All right. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. I did post something, I just remembered, I did post something about the Chris Dawson and Lynn Dawson, where his wife, 37 years ago. So this just shows you that, things that are hidden have a turn where they do come out. And when they do come out, there is no stopping them. And so this was like a cold case that, nobody paid attention to and whatever. But if I just want everybody to have a look on when the 10-year cycle he was in was water on water, and then when they discovered it is the month water on water. So it's really amazing that it's all come out. It's like full cycle, and that's how it is. Okay, Deb, thank you. Going back to my assessments. I can't believe it. Deb got her assessments on Monday. Yeah. And she's already sent me 2 assessments. Now, that has never happened. So there you go. Go Earth. All right. Enjoy the rest of your week, as I said, and I'll talk some more tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.